mesmerizing scenic beauty of Kanchenjunga, misty mountains, bewitching lush green carpet of tea gardens covering the foothills, and fascinating experience on wheels of heritage train. Welcome to Darjeeling, one of the most popular hill stations and most visited tourist destination of India. Reaching destination Darjeeling turns into a once-in-a-lifetime experience with more than 130 years old Darjeeling Himalayan Railway. Built between 1879 and 1881, Darjeeling Hill Railway is about 86 kilometers long. Diesel locomotives pull the heritage train from NJP to Darjeeling via Kurseong and handle most of the scheduled services on the tough hilly terrain. However, the daily tourist trains from Darjeeling to Ghum, India's highest railway station, are pulled by vintage British-built B-class steam locomotives. The train chugs through the crowded markets, houses with bright flowers on the shelves standing cheek and jowl with track as the toy train goes past gently. The road and the track cutting through each other in every 100 meters on sharp hilly turns. The blue and yellow streak of the train goes through the green carpeted tea gardens, while the Buddhist prayer flags flutter dreamily as the train passes in front of the chortens in a monastery. Watching through the window of the train is like observing a slice of life in these hills. This joyride comes to a brief halt at the famous Batasya Loop, ideally located at the backdrop of blue hills and groomed garden in front. This unforgettable journey culminates at Darjeeling. No wonder Darjeeling Himalayan Railway became in 1999 the first of Indian hill railway trains to be included in the prestigious UNESCO World Heritage List. Chuk, 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 chuk. The never-faltering rhythm of the vintage steam engines. Mysteriously moving through the hills and tunnels of the Nilgiri Mountains. The blue hills covered with amazingly green dense forests, surrounded by the beautiful mountains and valley that beholds the most scenic natural beauty. It's UNESCO World Heritage Nilgiri Mountain Railway train. Making an unforgettable ride in the southern state of Tamil Nadu. Running since 1899, Nilgiri Mountain Railway starts this breathtaking journey from the little-known township of Mettupalayam in the plains of Tamil Nadu and moves upwards in the steep hills to the sylvan setting of Udagmandalam, popularly known as Ooty. The heritage train covers a very small but interesting distance of nearly 46 kilometers, consisting of 208 curves, 16 tunnels and 250 breathtaking bridges. The four-coach train runs on two different engines in two phases. A Swiss-made vintage steam engine pulls the heritage train of four coaches in the first phase, starting from Mettupalayam and ending at Kannur. This track uses the ABT rack and pinion system, which helps the train to climb the unusual steep gradient. Cutting across extensive rice fields, tea gardens and hilly terrains, the train passes through several bridges made meticulously over deep gorges, and a number of tunnels give a breathtaking experience. The toy train reaches Kannur, the land of beautiful tea gardens. The steam engine is replaced at Kannur by a diesel one for the last leg of the journey to Ooty. The beauty of the Nilgiri hill train is, the first leg is steep and adventurous, while the second leg is leisurely. At an average speed of 10.4 kilometers per hour, the train almost crawls through the tea gardens and eucalyptus plantation. The route is relatively flat and completely green. It twists and turns through the beautiful Ketti Valley, where stations have romantic names like Hillgrove and Lovedale. As the train skirts around the main heartland of Ooty to reach its final destination, Ooty Station, there is always a crowd of tourists waiting to welcome the heritage on wheels. To feel the eternal charm of Nilgiri Hills, incredibly scenic, breathtakingly beautiful. Here travel in tranquility abounds. Embroidered with meandering roads, towering hills and exotic scenic beauty, the Kalka-Shimla railway backdrop is a different world where you can enjoy the most enchanting experience of nature in all its virgin beauty. Add a new dimension to your travelogue with the Kalka-Shimla Railway that proudly became a part of the UNESCO World Heritage List in 2008. Experience the 96-kilometer, 2.5-foot gauge Kalka-Shimla Railway, which opened in 1903. It's an awesome twisting and turning bandwagon, moving from station to station. Some of those are loaded with wildflowers, while some overlook breathtaking valleys. The train traverses in the foothills from Kalka to Shimla. Touch and feel nature as you navigate through the cedar-covered summer capital of the British. Pine forests, tall deodars all await the traveller and the tourist alike. Journey from the hot to the ultimate cool. Travel on this amazing track, and during the journey for just over 5 hours, passing through over 100 tunnels, some of which are over 1 kilometer long. One of the most impressive is bridge number 541 at Kannur between Kandaghat and Shimla. The 4-story bridge is the highest arch gallery bridge in the country. The most significant part of this journey is this, that there are different trains to cater to the needs of different tourists. Panoramic view of lofty and hypnotic Sahyadris, stunning steep cliffs overlooking the wide open valley down, welcoming warmth of green cover, refreshing touch of fresh cool breeze and a cute little train lazily bending along the serpentine track. An astonishing journey taking back to the charm of the British era. It's Mathiran Light Railway. Mathiran means forest on forehead in the local language. It's the smallest hill station in India, located in the state of Maharashtra near the financial capital of India, Mumbai. Mathiran Light Railway covers a short distance of merely 20 kilometers from the hills of Neral and ends at beautiful Mathiran. This amazing journey starts at the foothills of the Western Ghats at a little known place called Neral. Blue coaches of the Hill Railway train, pulled by a powerful diesel engine, climbs through the large swathes of forest territory in the Western Ghats near Karjat, located close to Mumbai. The blue-colored train gives a breathtaking view of lush green dense forest and patchy red sandstone of steep cliffs while moving along the twists and turns of the Western Ghats. The two main stations en route Mathiran, Jumapatti and Bekrakhud, are known for locally grown organic fruits, especially the berries. The entire route has a number of points that provide spectacular views of the surrounding hills and valley. A huge horseshoe embankment was specially built to facilitate a U-turn of the train, and finally the railway track bends back to Simpson's Tank and terminates at Mathiran. Mathiran Light Railway is included in the proposed UNESCO World Heritage Site. Kangra Valley Railway. Exquisite elegance, bewitching beauty, splendid serenity. Apart from the snow-covered peaks and scenic beauty, the North Indian state of Himachal Pradesh boasts of a man-made marvel, the 164-kilometer-long Pathankot-Jogindarnagar toy train route. The Kangra Valley Railway, popularly known as Kangra Toy Train, passes through valleys, rivers, many beautiful towns, and towards the last stretch of the journey gives the traveller a clear view of the snow-covered Dauladhar mountain ranges. As the train moves upward, this journey becomes more scenic, with the deep blue water of the rivers becoming narrower and the train starts taking curves on heights. Kangra Valley Railway links two North Indian towns of Pathankot and Jogindarnagar. The entire journey in this train is mostly through a maze of hills and valleys and also through two tunnels. The 164-kilometer-long route was opened to traffic in the year 1926. The entire journey takes about 9 hours. The train passes through 971 bridges that are constructed over beautiful rivers, and one of the most remarkable of these bridges is the Girder Bridge over Banganga River. The route is marked by small attractive stations at Kangra and Palampur. Slate-roofed houses which even today bring a whiff of the times gone by, and thick pine forests on the hillsides. The quaint train cuts through the verdant fields and mountain curves to reach the Aju station, which is the highest point of the route. The entire trip is magnificent and unbelievably majestic, and of course a must-do for your itinerary. Indian Railway Catering and Tourism Corporation, better known as IRCTC, offers a comprehensive tour package and arranges for chartered coaches and trains for all these hill railways. To experience this wonder ride, to become a part of Indian Hill Railways. Just log on to IRCTC Tourism website www.railtourismindia.com.